Alright, BMTA fans, welcome to Foxborough, Massachusetts, Gillette Stadium for Stadium Series 2 for the second to last event of the week. For the last event of the weekend, we've crowned our series championship for Stadium Series 1, Jim Cloran Avenger. And now, we're on the road to claim our Stadium Series 1, Arena Series 1, and International Series drivers. Next weekend, as currently in the series points lead, is Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack. As we're going to get ready for our event here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. It's been downpouring all night here. It's been downpouring all night. So these drivers have to take this track technical and fast. And we're going to get into this in just a few seconds here. Don't go away yet. Don't go away just yet, BMTA fans. Starting here in just a few moments.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the
Alright, BMTA fans, let's get right into timed racing here tonight. Let's get right into timed racing here tonight. We got Jamey, Garner, and Toro, Loco taking on Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. He's off. Venard is off. Oh no! Saves it. He's gonna keep on going. A 28.853 for Jamey Garner. So BMTA fans, like I said, it's been downpouring here all night long. And that comes to the point of it. Again, a 28.853. And again, in the rain, that is a fast time. So BMTA fans, when I say that's a fast time, that's a fast time. Getting our next driver right now. Adam Anderson's off. He's having a great pass so far. In the mud. .755. 24.755 for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. Adam Anderson moves on to the second round here in racing. We're already moving on to the second race here in round number 1. Gonna get our next pairing out here on the track right now. Alright, BMTA fans, we got our next pairing on the track and ready. Also, we're having some sound issues for it being a little too loud. For comfort, for some of us here. Alright, fans, we got our next driver here on the track. We got Zack, Garner, and Wildside. He's going to be taking on Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. So race points leader. The track is very slick, as you see there. Zack had to hit the brakes very hard there. Zack creeps up to the line here. He's off. Zack Garner have never been to Foxborough before until now. As he crosses the line with a 23.806. Fastest time here tonight in the mud. That's a great time for him. BMTA fans, this is gonna be kind of a good show because this is the first mud show of the season. Like severe mud show of the season. We'll be right back here, BMTA fans. We have some issues here on the track right now and behind the scenes. Alright, BMT fans, that issue was quickly resolved here. We're going into the next race here in the second race around number 1. Tim Hall Jr. coming out on the track. Tim Hall Jr. lining up to the line right now. Creeps up to the line. He's off. Tim Hall Jr. is sliding around this track like no tomorrow. Final turn. A 24. It's a 24.034 for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Again, it's a 24.034. Zack Garner and Wildside moves on to round number 2. Alright, BMTA fans. Getting our next drivers here on the track. Alright, BMT fans. We got our drivers out on the track. It's gonna be Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger taking on Cory Rummell in Ringling Bailey Circuit. Ryan's gonna start on the other side of the track here. Being a little different here. He wanted to start on this side of the track as he's creeping up to the line. And he's on the line. He's staged. He's off. understeers the final turn to 27.620. I will say again, a 26.720. Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Alright, BMTA fans. Ryan Anderson may be getting it if Cuervo messes up here on the track. Again, this is everyone's first time here on a mud show for the first time this season. Speaking of Cuervo, here he comes on the track right now. Looks like Cuervo's having some engine issues right now from the rain. Truck shuts off mid-term. And Cuervo's truck fully shuts off. That's going to be a DNF for Cory Rummell. They're going to have to get that truck fixed, figure out what the issue is and what the problem is here on the track. But right now, that is going to do it for Ringley Bailey Circuit. Ryan Anderson moves on to the second round because of Cory Rummell's issues here on the track. Coming up next is going to be Camden Murphy in the Power Rush taking on Venard in the Black Pearl. Here comes Venard in the Black Pearl. Venard's lined up. $24.752. A 24.752. Venard putting on a very fast pass here. Can't wait to see more of Venard out here. Coming up next, here comes uh, Camden Murphy in the Power Rush. Relining up here. Okay, well, Camden Murphy's lined up. At 23.227. Camden Murphy moves on. It's the second round of racing. As we're gonna get ready for the second round of racing here tonight. Let's get right into it here tonight. Alright, BMTA fans, we got our round 2 drivers here now on the track. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger taking on Jamey Sullivan and Sparkle Smash. Adam Anderson creeping up to the line here. He's lined up. Coming around here. Right on the first turn, coming around on the last turn. Oh! 25.434. Again, a 25.434. What a wild wreck there for Adam Anderson. Hopefully they can get that fixed out here tonight. Be right back here, BMTA fans. Alright, BMTA fans, I am back. We're gonna get ready in here into the next part, the last race here for first race of round number 2. Here comes Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. She's lining up to the line here. She's lined up. She's off. A 23.899. Jamey Sullivan moves on. It's the semifinal round here of racing. Jamey Sullivan moving on into the final round here. Get our next race here in just a second. Alright, BMTA fans, we got our two next pairings out here tonight here. We got sorry, BMTA fans. Had to sneeze there for a second. Also, I just noticed it is decently bright for no reason here. Camden lines up to the line here. Not Camden, I mean, Zack Garner lines up to the line. The 24.247. Sorry, BMTA fans. Had a little bit of an issue behind the scenes here. Had to do something behind the scenes. Sorry about that. Sorry that it took a little bit long to get off the screen. Had some little bit of an issue here. I do apologize. Again, the time for Zack Garner is at 24.247. I'm gonna get into the second truck here. Coming on next here for Time Racing, here was Pagliarulo and Jester. Matt lining up to the line right now. Matt lined up. He's off. Coming to the final turn. Final jump. A 24.200. Let's hear it from Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. He moves on. Matt Pagliarulo moving on into the semifinal round against Jamey, Sullivan, and Sparkle Smash. This is a tough break out here tonight. Matt beats out Zack Garner and Wildside. Wow. Very exciting race this is. Alright, BMTA fans. Sorry for another decent wait. Having some little bit of issues behind the scenes here. None of you can see, but there is issues happening behind the scenes here. Stuff that I'm trying to fix. We might just have to carry on with the event even if there's something broken. We got our nice competitors out here. But our next pairing here, Ryan Anderson and Silver Digger taking on Mike Pagliarulo and Excaliber. It's lined up. Ryan is off. Very fast around these turns. At 24.297. Hold on, here comes Mike Pagliarulo and Excaliber. He's lined up. Went around. Final turn. A 23.169. I'll say on a 23.169. Mike Pagliarulo moves on into the semifinal round here of racing. So far, both Andersons are knocked out here of racing here tonight. All two Andersons knocked out of racing. That's a crazy turn of events here. But coming out next, we have Piper and ThunderROARus taking on Camden Murphy in the Power Rush. My hometown here as well for him. For me. Wait, this is my hometown, and so is this is also Piper's hometown here. He cannot wait to hope to take a win here tonight. A singular win. He doesn't even care. As Camden Murphy moves onto the line here. A 23.603. Or 23.603 again. .23.603 for Cannon Murphy. Hopefully you can take that into account to go into the final round here of racing. Here comes Hyper and ThunderROARus. I have very big hopes for Hyper out here tonight. Trying to be a 23. First turn, very nice from Hyper. A 23.091. Hyper moves on into the semis final round of racing. Hyper is a step closer to taking home a racing win here tonight. But we're going to get into our semifinal round here tonight. As the best of the best came out here, sent it down in racing. Now it's time to get into the final four here tonight in racing. Alrighty. Getting our first pairing here for the semifinal round. Semifinal round here. Pagliarulo getting to his side of the track. Hang on, BMTA fans. Gotta fix a little fog density. Alright, we're back. We're back into it. We can get back right back into it here. Had some lighting issues here. Matt is off. I don't know what happened with Matt's truck, but it seems like it just went into first gear. Matt might need to get that checked out here, but the time's at 26.304. The 26.304 for Matt Pagliarulo. 20. Going on next. Here comes Jamey Sullivan. Sparkle Smash. She's lined up. Around the first turn, very nice. Final turn here. 23.651 for Jamey Sullivan. She rolls the truck on her lid, but saves the truck at the end of the day. Again, it's a 23.651. Jamey Sullivan moves on to the final round here of racing. She very well deserves that because she's been at war with this entire season of these drivers. Now it's about her time to put these drivers back in their step here for the first mud show of the season. Sorry about that. I zoned out there for a second. But here comes Hyper and ThunderROARus taking on Pagliarulo and Excaliber. Hyper's lined up. $24.134. Also, I forgot to mention, if a driver goes past the ramp, they won't get a 5-second penalty in racing. The only reason why I say that is I'm being actually nice to these drivers, because sometimes they can't really keep the truck on the main track and cross the full ramp with their old 4 BKT tires. So I made a rule. I'm going to make a rule for racing. If anyone that does go off the ramp will not get a 5-second penalty, only for the reason that there's a chance that will always happen. Here comes Mike Pagliarulo and Excaliber. He's just as hungry for a win as Hyper is. Final round. Almost hits the wall. Forgot to say that it's for Hyper was actually a 24.134. For Excaliber, it's gonna be a 24 point for 24.041. ThunderROARus moves on. It's the final round of racing here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the final round here of racing here tonight. Oh, whoops. I accidentally spawned in Chelsea Van Cleve instead. Whoops. That was supposed to be Sullivan. Jamey Sullivan getting her truck on the track right now. She's off. Almost hits the turn pole. Oh no. Jamey Sullivan gets a DNF. Oh no. DNF on Jamey Sullivan. ThunderROARus gonna have a better pass. Hopefully. Here comes Hyper. Oh. Here comes Hyper. Hyper's on the line. He's got the green. Another truck rolls over the 23.207 for Hyper. Hyper is your racing winner here tonight, taking home his first ever racing win here on the season. It took the entire season, but that is how he's gonna end out his racing competition here tonight. That was an amazing way to end off the night here for him. That's gonna do it. here for timed racing. We'll see you guys into his skills here in just a few moments. Coming out first here for the two-wheel skills challenge here tonight. Here comes Tim Hall Jr. in the Jurassic attack. He's gonna come out first here tonight for freestyle. Well, skills, sorry, not freestyle. The two-wheel skills challenge here in Foxborough, Massachusetts, where I originally went 2 weeks ago in real life. As Tim is looking for a nose wheel he may have, maybe. Steering wheel is out the window. Tim trying to save the truck, but not able to save it here tonight. That is going to do it for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. I'm going to give it a 7. It's an anonymous judge. I'm going to give it a 5. It's a 12 for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. A 12 for Timmy Hall Jr. Two-wheel Timmy coming out here tonight to try and put on a show for the fans here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming out next, here comes Jamey Garner and Toro Loco. Jamey Garner coming out to look for his first hit here tonight. Jamey Garner look like he's gonna go for a Sky Lily attempt, maybe. Oh! Tries to go for a Sky Wheelie, but not gonna be able to recover the truck. Just straight up and down there for Toro Loco. Not how he wanted to end off his two-wheel skills challenge here tonight, but that's gonna happen every time. So, let's hear it. Forward. Let's hear it for him. Scores are coming in for Jamey Garner. It's a 8 and a 6. A 14 for Jamey Garner. He takes the lead with a breathtaking hold like that. 14 for the lead. Going up next, here comes Venard in the Black Pearl. Alright, hold on, BMTA fans. This truck is overly loud for no reason. Alright, BMTA fans. We got Venard coming out on the truck right now. Oh shoot, I just realized I actually had the oh wait, no I didn't. Oh, I'm tripping. Playing on BMTA fans, there's something happening behind the scenes right now. I'll be right back here in just a moment. Alright, BMTA fans, we're gonna get back here. Apologies if the truck is a little bit loud. I don't know why it's insanely loud. Don't go for a noise-really attack here. He's trying to go for a combination move. That again, or that already ended it when he prompted down on the ground. So that's gonna do it for Venard and the Black Pearl. So scores are coming in. Alright, scores are in. Gave it enough time, scores are in. It's an 8 and a 5. 13 for Venard. Black Pearl. Coming on next. Here comes Cory Rummell in Ringling Bailey Circuit. Alright, we're gonna get him around the truck right now. Alright, Foxborough, are you ready for some more BMTA? Here comes Cory Rummell in Ringling Bailey Circuit. Going for his first attempt here. That is gonna do it for Cory Rummell in Ringling. Bam! Circuit. Scores are in. 5 and a 2. That's a 7 for Cory Rummell. Oh, whoops. That's timed racing. There we go. But again, a solid time for him. Coming on next, here comes, oh, here comes Zack Garner in Wildside. Oh, looks like I forgot one. Come on, BMTA fans, we are gonna fix this real quick. Alright, BMTA fans, we are back here. Well, we've been back. I was just fixing something on the track here that I forgot to remove. He's looking for his first move here tonight. Going for a nose wheelie attempt. Failed attempt. We're gonna give him one more attempt here. Going for another attempt. There you go. He's got it now. Let's hear it for Zack Garner in Wildside. Scores are in. It's a 9 and a 12. That's a 21 for Zack Garner. He takes the lead out here tonight. Coming on next, here comes Ryan Anderson and Son of a Dinger. Looks like Ryan Anderson is going to try to attempt a tombstone move. He's holding it. Ryan's holding. even with that broken shock, we're gonna let him keep doing it, and the shock just pops off for no reason. This beam chassis is just bugged. We're still gonna let him continue to go on with it. Let's hear it for Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Scores are coming in for Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. A 12 and a 13. That is a 25. Your new leader here in Freestyle in Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. It's coming on next. Here comes Camden Murphy in Power Rush. Camden Murphy, really looking forward to his skills competition here tonight. Let's see what he's got here tonight. He's really excited out here tonight. Let's see what he can do out here. Camden really loves Foxborough. He's been here countless of times in the past. He was here last year in Classic Crusher. Now he's here in Power Rush for an entire season. That was not going to be his first thing. He was just revving to you fans. Looks like he's lining up for the first attempt here. Failed attempt. We're going to give him a retry at that. We're gonna give him one more shot. This is the last shot that he'll get to trying to reattempt this move. There we go, he finally gets it up on the front tires. That is gonna do it for Camden Murphy in the Power Rush. An 8 and a 9, an 8 and a double 8s here tonight. It's a 16 Camden Murphy in the Power Rush. That's gonna be enough for third place. Coming up next, here comes Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. Oh, whoops, that's timed racing again. Whoops. Yep, here comes Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. Coming out next year. Here comes Adam. Here he comes now. Oh. Adam Anderson making his way out on the track. What? Can he save it? No. Tries to go for a consecutive reverse back. Well, he tried to do what Tom Meents did past since World Finals 1 in Tacoma, where Tom was trying to attempt that exact move. Looks like Adam wanted to try and take it and do it too. Scores are coming in. A 9 and a 14. The 20. No, actually, no, nope, nope. Officials are taking back that score. It's gonna be an 8 and a 13. At the 21. That's gonna be enough for third place. Push it down, Cannon Murphy. Coming up next, here comes Pagliarulo and Jester. Pagliarulo goes for a slap wheelie attempt. That is gonna do it for Pagliarulo and Jester. We're going for a slap wheelie here tonight. It's an 8 and a 9 and another 8. That's a 14 for Pagliarulo. Wait, no, that's a 16. Sorry. Still got 3 trucks left here in the freestyle skills competition. Coming up next, we have Pagliarulo and Excaliber. Let's see what Pagliarulo can do out here tonight. And that is going to do it from Pagliarulo in Excaliber. Scores are coming in. It's a 5 and a 6. It's an 11. That's going to be Owen's dead last here. Coming up next, is the woman that is probably one of the best women in this series. Here comes Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Jamey looking for a first attempt here. Oh, hold on, BMTA fan. We're gonna have her redo that run here. So give us a second here. That was a little bit unfair, I will say. We're gonna come back out on the track here. Looks like they're gonna let her do. Yep, they're gonna let her do another one. Let her try again here. He hangs on to it. Walking Sparkle Smash. Jamey Sullivan landing one of the best. Oh my gosh, she lands the maximum moon flip. Wow. Surprised the officials are even letting them do it out here tonight. Foxborough. I mean, Foxborough fans deserve this type of treatment because they've had the worst of their shows in real life, so we might as well give them the best one we got. So it's a 9. So for a score for Jamey Sullivan, it's like 14 in day 13. It's a 27 for Jamey Sullivan. She takes the lead here. Still got one more truck left here tonight. All right, coming out next, and the last truck here tonight. Here comes Hyper and ThunderROARus. Hyper with a crazy combination move. Scores are coming in. The 26 for Hyper. It's going to be up for second place. And your winner here tonight in the Two Wheel Skills Challenge is Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. We'll be right back here, BMTA fans. We're going into halftime here. We'll be back here in a few moments. That's gonna do it for Hyper and ThunderROARus. That is not how he wanted to end off his freestyle competition here. Scores are coming in for Hyper. It's a 12 and a 11. That's a 23 to kick off. Sorry, to kick off freestyle competition. Starting off the freestyle decently strong. Coming on next, we have Cory Rummell in the Ring Bailey circuit. See what Cory Rummell's got here tonight. Foxborough, you guys are having a great time out here tonight. Pushing through with us during the rain. You guys have been pushing through with us this entire event. I really respect that. Almost sends it over there. Pagliarulo keeps it up. He's having great air right there. Wow. Huge air off the jammer there. Puts into a wheelie, bouncing it up. Oh no. That is gonna do it for Cory Rummell in Ringling Bailey circuit. This rainy track is putting up a fight here with these drivers. Cory Rummell only left 61 seconds. He did fail for a score. 12 and an 8. So that's a 20 for Cory Rummell. Coming on next, here comes Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. She took home her first skills win here tonight. She's not going to waste another time trying to take home a freestyle champion, a freestyle winner here tonight in Foxborough, Massachusetts. It's pain or it's either go big or go home. Right now, every driver is going big right now. Starts up with some decent air there. She locks up a rear planetary. It's not going to stop her in any way. She's trying her best out here. She's going to go for the backflip early. She does not save it. The truck just gets sent in a weird way. My scores are coming in for Jamey Sullivan. The poor girl didn't even get a chance to even get the backflip in. That's a 24, though. She takes the lead here by 1 point. Still got a lot of the field left. Coming up next, here comes Venard, the Black Pearl. Mr. Loud Truck over here is coming out next. Quite literally no reason to be loud on this truck. Here he comes, out on the track. Venard coming out on the track now. He sends the Black Pearl. Venard and glad to be back here in Foxborough. Being the first time here in Foxborough. Having a great run so far. The momentum is there. Venard having a fun time out here tonight. For this event, are only limiting drivers to 1 backflip per. So Venard's gonna go for the A-Pack. Morgan A-Pack. He lands it. Gonna continue on with the run. Let's hear it for Venard in the Black Pearl. An amazing freestyle. He fills the time here tonight. Scores are coming in. 15 to 14. That's a 28. Takes the lead here tonight. in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Getting our next driver here on the track. Coming out next, here comes Pagliarulo in Jester. Not wasting any time, going for a jump there. Seems like Jester is having a little bit of truck issues right now. Jester coming on the track. Slow, but decently fast for how he's driving. Gets the truck out of first gear. Seems like the truck is having some engine issues right now. Matt's going for the backflip. Yep, the truck just put itself in park when he hit the backflip. That is going to do it, though. He left 30 seconds on the clock. That's going to do it for Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. It's going to be a 7 in a 2. That's a 9 for Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. Coming on next, here comes Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. Adam Anderson ready to tear up this track, even with the super slick conditions out here tonight. Let's see if Adam Anderson can try to take home a win here tonight. That's some decent air right there. Nothing major broken. Adam's gonna keep. Now he's gonna. After that, he's gonna calm down and run a little bit. Yeah, see, he just calmed it down slightly after that hit. This track is just not in anyone's favor here. That's gonna do it for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. Scores are coming in for Adam Anderson. 12 and a 14. That's a 26 for Adam Anderson. Coming up next, here comes Mike Pagliarulo and Mike Pagliarulo and Excaliber. Mike ready to take down a run here tonight. Starts off with some decent air off the racing lane. Magic Mike trying to hold off on some crazy moves. See, watch the first few runs. Huge air, but keeps it off. Keeps it from flipping over there. Mike really taking precaution here on this track. Like I said before, it's high risk, high reward, or just go big or go home. Right now, Mike is doing go big right now, starting as of right now. Mike's lining up for the backflip ramp. What's Mike gonna do here? What? What? No way. Mike Pagliarulo. What was that? Mike Pagliarulo just came out here in the freestyle competition and just wowed me. Wow. What was that? That was amazing. That was the cleanest kahuna I have ever seen in my entire life. That was the cleanest I have ever seen here tonight, or in just general this entire season. That was the first one, and that was the cleanest one. Scores are coming in for Mike Pagliarulo and Excaliber. What the fuck was that? I am so shocked that that just really just happened. Wow. What do you do in that situation? You know that driver's gonna get a good score. Anyway, Mike Pagliarulo's score is gonna be a 16 and a 17. That's a 33. I knew he was gonna get that lead as soon as I saw him. He lined up for it. Mind you, that truck took no damage at all. That truck is completely fine. No damage whatsoever. Mike Pagliarulo just proves that he can just do that no problem. Mike Pagliarulo, oh my god. That's their new leader and possibly one of the wild factor of the night. Possibly one of the wild factor of the night here. That was Oh, wow. What the oh. If Shane was here to see that, and that happened yesterday, Shane would be on his feet, clapping his hands. That was just diabolical. And coming up next is Ryan Anderson, and he has to follow up with that run. And Mike is still on the track, too. Not only that we just seen a killer of a run, we have to watch another killer run possibly go down here. Oh no. He recovers it there. That was a great recovery. And as I say that, I just jinxed Ryan to the fucking core. That is going to do it for Ryan Anderson. That's obviously not going to get a lead, because... We started this event 2 hours ago. This event happened 2 hours ago. We are now in freestyle. And we gotta run like Mike Pagliarulo's. Score is coming in for Ryan Anderson, though. It's a 11 and a 8. It's a 19 for Ryan Anderson and his son of a digger. Again, a 19. Sorry, BMTA fans, had something stuck in my throat there. But coming on next, we have Zack Garner, Wild Side. Who's going to be able to beat Mike Pagliarulo out here tonight? That is the question I'm going to need an answer to. What is going to happen here tonight? Oof. That is going to be a one to be... I'm posting that on Instagram story for you guys. Go follow my Instagram. I will link it in the description after this event, so you guys can go watch stuff for yourself. I will actually link it in the Instagram. I will link my Instagram right now for you BMTA fans, so you can go redirect to look at it. But what the I'm gonna be putting this link in in the description. The Instagram is now in the description, where you guys can go ahead and look when it happens. When I just had to post it after this event. But again, let's get back into the event nonetheless. Here comes Zack Garner and Wildside up next. Zack Garner with that beefy wide truck coming up next. Can Zack save it? No, we can't. This is the progress of a range show, guys, so gotta deal with it. That is a rough way to end off the run. Don't understand how that even managed to flip it in the first place. there was nothing there clipping it. But here come the scores. Sad event. It's 12 and 11. 23 for Zack Garner. Go outside. Coming on next. Here comes Cannon Murphy. And Power Rush. Not like it really matters anyway, because we know damn well he might just flip the truck over. Never know. It starts off the road some decent air. Tries to put into a nose wheelie. He tries it too, but does not able to save it, and my theory was correct. He was gonna flip over early, and I called it. This track leaves no mercy on these trucks, and Cannon's not one of them. 14 in a 12. That's a 26 for Cannon Murphy. But you know, that's gonna be 4th place here. Got 2 more trucks left in the freestyle competition. Coming up next, here comes Jamey Garner and now Toro Loco. I'm not happy myself, guys. This is not how I wanted this event to go down. But it's gonna be like that. Here comes Jamey Garner and the El Toro Loco. Jamey Garner's gonna start off with a backflip. Oh, whoops. I accidentally reset the truck. My bad, BMTA fans. We're just gonna continue off the run from right there. I mean, you already did the backflip, and that counts as a hit. I was trying to hit the smoke, and I accidentally pressed reset. He's also trying to keep it alive as long as possible here. We've only had a few trucks fill time here. El Toro slams in the oh, not very well slams into Excaliber, but hits Excaliber. Again, you can bump him and not be RAI'd, but that comes at the cost that you have 3 times if you want to do that. That's gonna happen. So right now, Jamey Garner is on 2. If he has 1 more left, if he hits the wall 1 more time, he is RAI'd and finished. He already tapped the container over there. Only had 1 mini flip here tonight. I think we might see another one. I think we had either 2 or 3. Or 2 or 1. But here we go. Here's another mini flip here tonight. And the truck just doesn't grip. That is going to do it for Jamey Garner and the Toro Loco. Scores are coming in. 14 and a 15. Oh, hold on, DDoSing that. That's going to be a 13. That's a 27. Jamey Garner and the Toro Loco. That's coming up for 3rd place. We got one more truck left here in the freestyle competition. He had a perfect event last weekend in Tampa, Florida. If anyone was there for that event, you know who exactly I'm talking about. Coming up next, here comes Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Excited to see how Tim Hall Jr. handles this wet track out here tonight. I guess the time started there. I don't know when, but it did. But his time was started a while ago somehow. Slanging for the Morgan to Morgan backflip. He lands it. This has been a fun event. I will say this has been a very fun event so far. Despite all the flips and crashes, but this has been a fun event overall. For being the first mud event, he has a special move coming out right now. Lining up for it. Forward one, a backflip off a step up there. It's enough for one more hit for the fans. Huge air to end it off. Let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Get your scores in now for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. It's a 15 and a 13. That's a 28 for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. That's going to be enough for 3rd place here in the freestyle competition. That means your freestyle winner here tonight, taking home his first freestyle win on the season here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. It is Mike Pagliarulo in Excaliber. Team Tomfoolery taking home a win here tonight here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Absolute nightmare fuel there for Mike Pagliarulo. We're going to add up the overall event points here, so give us a quick second here, fans. Oh my god, I looked at the wrong one again. Hold on, BMTA fans. I keep looking at the wrong list for us. Hold on. Adding up the overall points right now. Gotta find ThunderROARus. Where's ThunderROARus? 6. Wait, hold on. Hold on, BMTA fans. Gotta redo this again. Sorry, BMTA fans, having some technical difficulties here. Alright, we got our overall event champion here. Your overall event champion here is Jamey Sullivan in Sparkle Smash, taking home her first overall event championship here tonight. Very well deserved. I will say that is a deserved for her. I mean, she's had a rough night all week, all day. So, yeah. That is gonna do it here, BMTA fans. I hope you all enjoyed here for BMTA Season 2 for the second to last event here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. We have 2 more events next weekend in Atlanta Motor Speedway. We cannot wait to see you all here next time. See you all later. This has been Virtual Railfan. I'll see you all next weekend.